I could actually go over there and get the oil catcher, but you know, effort and stuff, and you know, don't want to. Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome to Car Mechanic 2015. It's great to have your company. Now, if this is your first time here, guys, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and also that bell notification, just so you don't miss out on any future content. Now, what we're looking at working on today is this Bolt Reptilia here with our magic number of 49%. So, as I mentioned before, we need to remember that number. We only need to repair up to that value there. We've got quite a lot we need to be looking at today. The engine isn't working and it's a little bit choppy, so we've got a number of parts there. Put in engine oil and filter, fairly simple. Put in timing parts. That's generally a fairly large job, that one, so it might take us a little bit longer than we generally like to allow ourselves 15 minutes to do these repairs, but with this extensive range of repairs we may take a little bit longer. Exhaust system needs to be looked at as well. Repair and replace body parts. Well, we started taking those off just on the intro there, and spray in factory colours. So we will do those body parts and spray in factory colours first up, I reckon, and we'll get that bowled over. What else we listen? Left headlight, left tail light. That's the bumper. Left headlight, that one there, and the left tail light, I think it was, wasn't it? That should be all of them now. We'll see whether we can get over to our repair table and get some of these repaired up. Remembering 49% is our number, so that's what we're looking at bringing it up to, and none of those actually broke, and that hood come up to 51, so that hood can go straight on. Still looking a bit daggy, but it meets a number that we're looking for, so that's the main thing, of course. Again, if I was actually doing this to keep it, then I would have actually done it up to 100%. But by doing it up to over the required value, a repair value of 49%, gives us a green light for those 4 parts here. Again, just showing the importance of that repair table. As you can see, I didn't have to buy those parts, I just simply repaired them up, which gave us green lights across the board on that particular section there. So next one is to spray in factory colours, and we simply do that by taking it straight over to the paint shop, which is that way. And by default it comes up with factory colours already, so you just simply click on paint, and yes you do, for 500 bucks it paints our car in factory colours, and we get a green light for that particular one as well. You can see the garage is filling up quite nice. We've got another Bolt Reptilia over here waiting for repair, and a Salam Spectra, I think it is. Yeah, Salam Spectra is not as extensive a repair as a Bolt Reptilia here, but we should be able to get some good money for this particular one once we've done the repair. So 2 lights, 2 green lights there. So we've got loud exhaust and timing parts, filter, engine is choppy. So let's dive straight in and see if we can't get those timing parts off first. All this snot at the front needs to come off to get to the timing components. There's a timing chain and a pulley, if memory serves me correctly, all under these water pump and belts. So we'll need to get all these belts off here, crankshaft, pulley, and we should be able to get to the timing chain cover. There we go, timing cover, which should expose the chain and the cog. There's the timing chain. There's the cam gear. Wonder if that makes it happy. Timing parts. It does make it happy. Look at that. We'll find those parts from the timing section. Oil filter and engine is choppy. Now this is going to be an interesting one. Really, it's just a matter of digging down and see whether we can find the parts that we need as soon as we can. As you can see, that 4-barreled carby is going to need some love there, as well as this intake manifold. So that can come straight off straight away. 6 bolts that are just holding that straight on. And that's exhaust system stuff there. Yeah, well that's two of them. The carburetor and the intake manifold was two of them. But we've also got two parts that haven't been discovered as yet. I'm wondering whether it's simple as the carby here. Distributor rather. Distributor cap 29%, so that was one of them. What about the rotor? No, that's 57. So that should have taken, yep, that was, there it is there. So we've still got one more part to find. Again, it's just a matter of digging and trying to find it. Surely it's not just that ignition distributor there. No, I can't inspect that, so I'll just take it out. No, he's at 57, so he can actually go back in, just so we don't confuse the issue too much. How's these rocker arms? I wonder if we're able to inspect those. We can, look at that, 50%. But we won't be able to inspect the push rods, are we? Because all the push rods lie actually under these rocker arms. You can't examine until you take off the car. I'm suspecting it's not one of those. What about the brake servo? No, what about if we just disassemble, just take it off? 57, no, he's fine, he can go back on. Wherever he's got to, that one there. Not the battery. No, it's not the battery. And he can go back on. Curiouser. Just for interest's sake, we'll take this this cover off here and see if it's any of these rockers under here. Nothing sticks out. Predominantly, we can go through and actually inspect all of these like we did the others, but again, nothing that sticks out below our 49% that we're looking for. So 50, 55, 51, I think the last one was 54. So yeah, these well and truly sit over our required number. Spark plugs all look fine. Alright then, perhaps we'll go on to the next. I know we still haven't got a parts discovered there. We'll move on and see if we can't find these others. Well, there's actually not too many others, is there? Replace oil and filter, we can do that. So we'll do the oil and filter and the exhaust system. Alright, well let's do that then. As the car's gone up, we'll just take a sip of coffee. And we'll have a look at that exhaust system, and straight away you can see there a lot of that exhaust system is looking pretty ordinary, so we'll rip that out fairly quickly. Get up there, front exhaust pipe, and I should have actually taken these manifolds out while I was in a position to do so. Hey. Still one part there. Alright, well let's get this engine oil, engine filter. Where are you, little critter? There you are. And drop the oil. Yeah, it cost us $100. I could actually go over there and get the oil catcher, but you know, effort and stuff, and you know, don't want to. Let's go oil and put that oil filter straight back on. It was the black one. Inventory by condition. Get rid of that while I think of it. And we'll actually lower the old girl and put new oil in, and that way. That one looks like it was bent, doesn't it? Anyway, we need that one there to put the oil in. Now we're really going to be buggered if we actually need to take these off again and to find that remaining part, aren't we? Disassemble. Yes, that one we want. You dickhead. Hopefully it's not actually one of these internal parts of, you know, right inside the motor there. Anyway, let's get this all in. I know it's probably a bit premature, really, but it will give us a green light on one of those things. And green lights are good. Now, again, you can't overfill these things. It'll just give you a little graphic like so, and just shows you obviously it's overflowing, but there's no penalty for overflowing it. We'll escape out. Green light for doing the engine oil and the filter. Timing parts we still need to get. We're still looking for a part in the loud exhaust, unless there's actually the other exhaust manifold. We'll rip him off anyway. It doesn't look too healthy, does it? So we'll see what that percentage is when we take it off. So we're looking at, yeah, he's definitely knackered too. So that would have been actually the last of the exhaust system. It is. So we found all those parts. We still haven't discovered this one. Look, guys, I'm going to just jump off camera and see if I can find it, and I'll bring you back once we find the little critter. And welcome back. We've just I've taken the liberty to take all those parts out, and we'll just come back from the repair table and repair the ones that we can repair, and purchase the ones we actually needed to purchase. Probably half of the ones we should have purchased we didn't actually need to, because we had a number of stock already in the inventory from one of the stripper visits. Now, you remember when you last left me that we're still looking for one of those parts that were still I was still scratching my head over. Now it actually ended up being this fuel pump of all things. So and I actually had a brand new fuel pump sitting in the inventory, so I didn't actually need to buy one, which was nice. Now, as I said, it was just a matter of getting those parts back in, so we'll put them all back in, obviously in the reverse order that we took them out in. Just starting off with these timing components here, the timing cover going back on. There's nothing that we needed to have done with that timing cover. I know it looks a bit of surface rust on the old girl, but it exceeds our 49%, so we'll leave it as is. Just getting this water pump, I think it was, yep, and the water pump pulley on top of that, and we've got a couple of belts as well, and then I think the fan, and then we're able to put the radiator in front of that. A number of radiators in the inventory there, which is good. They never go astray. Brand new distributor cap. Now let's not forget these two clip Bs there. Obviously, if you forget one of those, then it'll tell you all about it when you get to the end and try to finish the job there. So I try not to forget those. And in the early days, I actually often forget those little clips. And yeah, it used to tell me that no, you can't finish your job because you haven't put your clips on. So I try to put them on these days. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it's not those clips, it's the starter that I forget. If it's not the starter, then I leave out engine oil. So actually, did I not have a? I did. Let's put it on that one. It's actually at 50%, as you can see, but it exceeds our required 49%. So we'll just hold back the brand new one just in case we need it for another repair. Exhaust manifolds, where I tried to repair those up and they actually broke, so I had to purchase brand new exhaust manifolds, and one for that side, and we'll spin around here and let's get that little critter whacked on there. So yeah, had to both of them broke, so we'll had to buy brand new ones. It looks a bit funny with a brand new exhaust manifold running into a front exhaust pipe that's you know, a little bit knackered, but It's what they want, so that's what they get. So what are we missing here? Oh, part of the exhaust system. Rear mufflers, middle mufflers. Okay, so let's close that and get the old girl in the air and get these exhaust components whacked on. Again, if you do like your car mechanic content, guys, then you pop over and there's a whole range of car mechanic videos over on the channel. If you like your 15-minute makeovers or your restorations, there's a range of both over there, so go and check those out. If you like front exhaust pipe, what, I missed one of those, did I? I did too, look at that. That little critter there, that should be the last of them. It is, look at that, green lights across the board. So let's lower the old girl down and let's crunch some numbers. Again, not to the, I would have actually repaired this up a lot higher if it was up to me, but they only want the 49%, so that's what they get. Green lights across the board, as I said, a number of those that it took us a while to find, but spraying in factory colours and doing the body repairs is fairly easy. Total earned $4,985. Alright guys, thank you very much for your company, I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to it in the next one.